Question 61. Consider the following statements. 1. Article 301 is related to right to property. 2. Right to property is a legal right, but not a fundamental right. 3. Article 300A was inserted in Indian Constitution by 44th Amendment during the period of Congress government. Which of aforesaid statements are correct? A. Only 2. B. 2 and 3. C. 1. Explanation. Option A is correct. Article 301 is related to freedom of trade, commerce, and intercourse, and not with right to property. Right to property was a fundamental right under Article 19, 1, F, but by the 44th Amendment 1978, this clause, 19, 1, F, has been omitted and Article 300 A has been inserted, which provides that no person shall be deprived of his property save by authority of law. This amendment was done at the time of Janata Party government. After that amendment, right to property became legal right and ceased to be fundamental right. Question 62. Consider the following statements. No one can be compelled to sing the national anthem. Hence, 1. It will be violation of the right to freedom of speech and expression. 2. It will be violation of the right to freedom of conscience and practice and propagation of religion. 3. There is no legal provision obliging anyone to sing the national anthem. In these statements, A1 and 2, B, 2 and 3, C1. Explanation. Option C is correct. The Supreme Court overruled the decision of High Court pronounced in the case of Baijo Emmanuel v. State of Kerala. The court held that the expelling the children based on their conscientiously held religion faith violated the Constitution of India as enshrined in Article 19, 1, A, and 25, 1. The court said that no provision of law obliges anyone to sing the nation anthem. Question 63. Which of the rights are not available to all persons in India? Select your answer by using the codes given below. 1. Equality before the law. 2. Right against discrimination. 3. Freedom to move freely throughout the country. 4. Right to contest election. Code A1, 3, 4, B, 1, 2, 4.
C, 1,2,3.
Explanation. Option D is correct. The right to equality before law, Article .14, is available to every person in India, but the right against discrimination, Article 15, 16, 17, right to move freely throughout the territory of India, Article 19, 1, D, and right to contest elections are available only to citizens of India. Question 6.4. In India, if a religious sect/community is given the status of a national minority, what special advantages is it entitled to? 1. It can establish and administer exclusive educational institutions. 2. The President of India automatically nominates a representative of the community to Lok Sabha. 3. It can derive benefits from the Prime Minister's 15-point program. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 and 3. Explanation. Option C is correct. No special representation for minorities is given under the Constitution. Question 6.5. In the context of India, which one of the following is the correct relationship between and duties? A. Rights are correlative with duties. B. Rights are personal and hence independent of society and duties. C. Rights, not duties, are important for the advancement of the personality of the citizen. D. Duties, not rights. Explanation. Option A is correct. In the context of India, rights and duties are correlative. According to Holland, every right implies the active or passive forbearance by others of the wishes of the party having the right. The forbearance on the part of others is called a duty. Rights and duties are two phases of the same thing. The Supreme Court has observed that there may be a rule which imposes an obligation on an individual or authority, and yet it may not be enforceable in court of law, and therefore not give rise to a corresponding enforceable right in another person. But it would still be a legal rule because it prescribes a norm of conduct to be followed by such individual or authority. Thus, rights and duties are correlative which give effect to each other.